Good morning, students. Do you want to enjoy a film by UNICEF on gender equality? Yes? Come on. Today we will enjoy watching this film, which is our English next lesson 2. Come on, let's watch the film. Girls and boys, open your book on page number 48, lesson number 5, dividing the mangoes. Today we will read this lesson, but before we start reading the lesson, they have given a warm-up exercise for you on this page. So all of you try to identify which are the profession these people belong to. And they have asked one question: do you think both boys and girls can do equally well in these professions? Okay. Yes, these days girls are proving equally good to boys in every career. There is no career where girls are not proving themselves. So this lesson tries to bring to our notice that in many families, especially in our country, boys are considered to be important and given the best of everything. But we need to realize girls too work equally hard and need to be paid the best for whatever effort they are doing. So come on, let's read the lesson. One day, Meena climbs a tall mango tree and plucks a ripe fruit from the highest branch. Her best friend, Mitu, the parrot, is with her and enjoys himself thoroughly. Thoroughly means properly. Meena runs home to share the mango with her brother Raju. Now Meena is getting back home, and now what is happening? Mother divides the mango between Meena and Raju. Meena is upset to see that Raju is given a bigger share. When she points this out, grandmother tells her, "Don't you know boys are always given more to eat?" See, grandmother is also pointing out that boys are special. At dinner, Meena again notices that Raju has bigger helpings of everything. What does helping mean? Underline this word. Amounts of food that is served to one person at a meal. Let's continue reading. Mother also gives him an egg. Mitu, watching from behind, is not at all pleased. Mitu cleverly divides the egg and places one half on Meena's plate. Now Mitu is Meena's friend, so Mitu is not liking the indifference attitude of everyone. Mother, however, makes Meena return the egg to Raju. Father notices this and thinks it is not correct. Both Meena and Raju are growing children. So why is this difference? But grandmother says again, this is how it has always been. Raju believes he works harder than Meena, much harder. That is why he gets more food. Meena's work is easy, he declares. Declares means says seriously. Meena has an idea, she says. It's a holiday tomorrow. Why don't we change places for a day? You can do my work and I can do yours. Raju readily agrees. Readily agrees means agrees at once. Underline this word and meaning. Next morning, bright and early, Meena tells Mitu to wake Raju up. He has to light the wood stove. Raju is not in the habit of waking up so early and feels sleepy. Now all of you turn the page. Raju discovers lighting the stove is no easy task. He almost chokes. Chokes means find it difficult to breathe because all the smoke is getting into his lungs. On the fumes. Next, he goes to sweep the yard. Poor Raju, he does not like the work at all. He sweeps clumsily. and is glad to somehow finish the job. It is time now to feed the chickens. But the chickens give him a bad time as they jump and scramble all over him for food. Now, what does scramble mean? See in your book? Underline this. Scramble means to climb and move quickly and try very hard to get something, often competing with others. Let's continue reading. Meena wakes up leisurely and takes Lali the cow to graze. Raju wants her to take care that Lali does not stray into someone else's field. Meanwhile, Raju has to gather cow dung. After cleaning his hands carefully, he settles down to scrub the utensils and wash the clothes and fill the water pots. Meanwhile, Meena flies a kite, plays with the marbles, and finally dozes off under a tree while Lali graces. Suddenly, Mittu wakes her up, warning her that Lali has entered the village headman's farm. Meena stumbles and falls as she chases Lali. It's a long chase. She barely manages to catch hold of Lali in time. Now, what does stumble here means? Stumbles means trips over something. Let's continue reading. When Meena gets back home in the evening, Raju is taking care of little Rani. He is very tired. He is also very hungry. Grandmother, who has watched Raju the whole day, realizes just how hard Meena has to work every day. That night at dinner, mother gives Meena's usual share of food to Raju and the bigger share to Meena. Seeing his plate, poor Raju is on the verge of tears. So little food after so much work, he cries. Everyone bursts out laughing. Now, what does on the verge of tears mean? About to cry. Now, after this, let us continue. They now know that girls and boys need food in equal measures. Next day, while returning from school, Raju plucks a ripe guava from the roadside tree. He cuts the guava in half and shares it with Meena. He agrees that Meena works a lot and promises to help her with the household chores from now on. Meena too admits that Raju's work, especially looking after Lali, is not easy. Mittu pecks at both the pieces of guava and pipes. Equal shares for girls and boys. Here, pipe means says in a very high voice. So, students, did you enjoy reading this lesson? Was it an eye opener for us? Yes. This lesson taught us we need to respect the dignity of labor. And now we shouldn't label any work as girls' work or boys' work. Whenever, wherever there is a need, come forward and help and show that you care. Isn't it? So now all of you turn the pages and let's do the book exercises. Students, after you complete all the exercises, do check all the answers with me and hurry and write your answers about the professions I have asked in the beginning, and also answer, do you think boys and girls can do equally well in this profession? So please comment about it in the comment box, and I have also shared the link of this video in the description box. So after you complete all your writing, learning and studying, you can have a treat watching this movie. Okay, thank you, bye, love you.